Hey guys. Hey, we're live? Yeah, we're live. Did you guys see that? Did you guys see that? Did you guys see that? Did you? I don't know if you guys just saw that or not, but that was the intro that I made. And now I am turning on Instagram. Sorry, guys. Take me a minute. We're talking about Real Housewives of New Jersey. Sorry, this is reality at Kristen Murray. I tried to have everything organized, but of course, I forgot to add Instagram. I'm doing it now. And then we're going to turn it on. Stream key. But yeah, I hope you guys just saw my intro. Let me know if you guys are there. I see Monica. I see all you guys, but I don't know if you see me or not. Instagram, sorry. No, not edit. Instagram, sorry guys. Yeah, who's starting you on, guys? Is it Marge's fault or not? What do you think? Is it Marge's fault? Is everything Marge's fault? Because I don't think it's Marge's fault. But I mean, everybody else seems to think, Teresa seems to think it's Marge's fault. I don't know. Okay, Instagram's on. I think. Instagram, are you on? All right, yeah, Instagram's not on. Okay, go live. Please. Marge, let me go live. God darn it, man. Why is this do this to me, guys? Oh, all right. Come on, Instagram. Are you kidding me right now? Stream key. StreamYard. I know she's not capable of taking responsibility at all. Okay, guys, I'm so sorry. I know I say this all the time. But I'm going to be right. I'm sorry. I'm going to add Instagram again. Sorry, I swear I just said that. But I don't want to not have Instagram on here, guys. You know what I mean? Okay. Somehow, yeah. So it's all Marge's fault. Did you guys know that? Okay. Stream key. Did I just do that? StreamYard. Is it on? All right. Yeah. Now we're on. Okay. Now we're on. Okay. We're good. We're live. Okay. Oh, good. 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 We're live everywhere. Oh no. What just happened? No. Oh no. What happened? I lost myself. Uh-oh. Where's my StreamYard? Are you kidding me right now? Oh my God, that scared me. Oh my God. Okay. Hi. All right. Please tell me you guys see me. Please tell me you see me. Okay. My internet's lagging. Uh-oh. Is it lagging right now? I'm going to freak out. Oh my God. Is it lagging right now? All right. Can you guys tell me if it's lagging? Is everything okay? You said you'll take care of it, but I don't know what that means. I need to know if it's lagging or not. Is it lagging though? I know you see me, but is it lagging? I don't know what you're talking about. You said it was lagging. Did you guys see the intro, by the way? Let me see if I can play it again. Oh, just all right. So tell me did you guys see my thing? Let me see. I'm gonna try it. I'll try. Wait, hold on. I want to play. Did I even do that? You didn't watch. What did she tell that lady? Did you watch the video? You guys see it? I hope you guys saw that. I don't know. Okay. So I tried to do the intro. I don't know. I was trying to play it, but the only way I can do it is add it to my files. But anyway, so Real Housewives of New Jersey. I'm assuming that you guys didn't see that because nobody's answering me. But that's fine. So let's get into the notes because this episode's crazy. You'll be right back, Kathy. Let me say hi to everybody. Hey, Mamir. I just want to know if you guys saw the intro or not that I just played. So you did see it. Thank you, Shay. Thank you. You're the best. Thank you, Shay. Okay. It's cool, isn't it? It won't start from the beginning, but like at the beginning it says, did you hear the let's go part? I really like it. I really want to play it again.
Let's go.
Did I even do that? You didn't watch. What did she tell that lady? We're back. Still won't let me go live on fucking Twitter. I don't know why. I tried to fix it. That is the worst thing ever because I'm like, I don't know. It's like crazy. Okay, so Instagram's on. Talking about Real Times New Jersey. Hi, podcast called Rowdy Stars. Hey, I can't see your comments over here, guys. So come over to YouTube so I can see your comments, if you don't mind. And let's get started. So, all right, this is everything's Marge's fault. Did you guys know that? Everything's Marge's fault. So everything that Teresa's been going through with Louie is all Marge's fault. I want to know if you guys think it's Marge's fault. That's the ex Vanessa, which remember we have Vanessa on. You guys know everything that would happen with her before I get into the episode. But like, do you think it's Marge's fault? Thank you. I think I, for one, do not think it's Marge's fault. So I just feel like, you know, yeah. So the fact that this with Vanessa, this episode, they're not allowed to talk about Vanessa, but they do it anyway. Jim does it anyway. He's not allowed to say her name. The thing is, he did hire those patients. Now, I don't care what Bravo Docket says. Yes, maybe she was crazy at one point. So is he. I feel like he's in love with Vanessa. He's stalking Vanessa. But for Teresa to be this sick and this upset over it and to blame Marge is ridiculous. Because guess what? It wasn't just, it was Jackie talking to Vanessa. It was also Carrie Ann, Teresa's assistant, talking to Vanessa. Okay? The person that put out that document or that they had the investigation, that's Carrie Ann. That is Teresa's assistant, who's still working for Teresa. What is that reminiscent of? Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. Remember Heather? They fire Monica, right, for talking to bloggers or having the Von Teese stuff, right? But then Heather gets mad at her. But then Heather's doing it too. Her goddamn hairdresser is doing the same thing. You know what I mean? That's like, okay. And let me get my other my intro out. I forgot my intro because I keep getting in the comments section about how I'm unorganized and I suck and I play with my hair too much and I'm constantly moving around. So I just want to let you know, if you want to see the crazy live, come over here Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I am live. And if you don't want to see the crazy with me moving all around because I have ADHD, I'm not medicated, I refuse, then don't watch. Just turn this off and listen to audio. But I would refuse, please, in the comment section. You don't have to tell me. I know. And I don't want to be mean, but I do want to acknowledge everybody's comments. But you're wasting your time to tell me how much I'm playing with my hair and how disorganized I am. So before we get in the episode, also, I forgot Kim from podcast. I mean, oh my God. I can't. I'm just bringing Kim up because my brain is too fried right now. Pop Culture Green Room is here. Hi.
Hello. Hi, Krista.
I miss you. How are you?
I miss you too, love. I'm doing so much better. Like, so much is going on right now, but I really appreciate like all the support and everything from you. Like, you're the best. Like, oh my gosh, you're the greatest.
You awesome.
Like, there were times when things were so chaotic, and you were able to like calm me down and bring me to a happy place. And yes, all like the pictures, the video, like of your yard, and like just. Oh my gosh, like girl, you got green thumb. You've got a green thumb out of this world.
Don't you love it? I told you because I'm Snow White. Nobody believes me. I am Snow fucking White.
You are Snow White.
All right. So tell everybody about your podcast again. So remind everybody what you do, and also about TMZ because you've been on TMZ a lot. That's why she canceled on us last week because TMZ needed her.
And I apologize. It was like I completely forgot. Like, it was on my calendar and I had spaced out, like just lost track of time with keeping up with my dad's doctor's appointments and everything. So okay, so our podcast, it's called the Pop Culture Green Room. So it started with Blair and I decided back a few years ago, actually, when I was in San Diego. I was out there for off and on for 12 years. She was back in New Orleans. And we're twins, but we have like nothing in common, not really anything in common. We're so different from each other. I'm very extroverted, and an introvert. I am like a bit, I love chaos. What can I say? I'm like all over the place. Blair's like very, just mellow. But the one thing that we always had in common and came together about was pop culture. Like when it came to celebrity news, gossip, anything going on, it's like we would stay on the phone like forever. Reality TV, Housewives, for example. And so that was where we would bond and we came we just had that where everything just kind of made sense. But not only that, but our background is also in communications. Like we have bachelor degrees in communication. So my background is always in film and television. And I wanted to follow in our family's footsteps because our cousins are in the entertainment industry. We've got a cousin that's a Broadway producer, actually just won his second Tony Award. He won for Appropriate. So super excited and happy for him about that. And then we've got our other cousins, executive producer of the shows like creative shows like Quantum Leap, Magnum PI, and then of course other ones start on Pretty Little Liars and other big projects. So it's just we just always like that was our scope, that was our thing. And Blair had her degree in organizational communications, and so it was more of her like behind the camera, me on camera. And then just after a long time, we just kind of got out of it. And then now fast forward years later, and it's like, okay, what are we doing? Like, why don't we just start a podcast? So here we are, like over a year later, and then now we're we're trying to get like our bearing straight. We're just still it's a lot to learn. It's still like we're in such like a learning curve for, but we absolutely love it, love the engagement. And then CMZ somehow or another found our podcast and everything through TikTok, and here we are. So we're keeping the dream alive. So our cousins are proud of us. It's funny because they thought that we didn't even have anything. They thought that they heard about the podcast like once, and then that was it. They thought it was a one and done. It's really funny. So
my family thinks I'm funny. They think it's a joke, but it's like crazy. So I'm so glad you're here. Hi, Terry. Hey, Mimir.
Thank you.
Because of what happened last time, Mimir, please don't let anybody ignorant. I don't need anything. Just please block them. I don't even want them in a timeout. Just block them. I'm not here for it anymore. Because people are getting me in the comment section. That's fine. We can disagree respectfully. Like that's what this is. Like we're not a cult. Bravo's not a cult. Jersey's not a cult. Like I tell you guys the facts. I give you my opinion. And sorry that if it's like if you don't like, if you're a Teresa fan, that's fine, but make it make sense to me. Okay. And you're allowed to have your opinion.
Absolutely.
So, and I agree. I will not agree, but I feel that she single-handedly ruined the show with her toxic crap. So, and this whole thing with blaming Marge. So, before we get started the episode, what do you think about this whole blaming Marge situation? Is it Marge's fault, Kim?
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, is it Marge? No.
Is it Marge's fault that Louie's obsessed with Vanessa?
I'm like, how's all this Marge's fault? But
exactly.
Like everything that's going on is everything. It's pretty much what tale as old as time. It's when you go back and look at everything that just Teresa's not innocent or everything. That's my whole thing. It's like she did admit that she did play a huge role in I don't know. It's
all right, but listen,
it's like there's a little bit of accountability being taken, I think, after the fact. Now the fact that it looks like their job's on a chopping block, but I don't know. I don't think Margaret did anything wrong. I think Margaret's savage.
Listen, I know you cannot tell people who they're allowed to speak to because the restraining order was not against the restraining order was Vanessa against Louie. So Vanessa was at that point. Vanessa could speak to anybody she wants to, and talk about anybody they want to. Margaret was not using that as a way to get information, or Vanessa wasn't using it as a way to get information out through Margaret. Like that's not normal. Like there's no way. There's no way that you can tell me that it's Margaret's fault that he has to go get fake patients against Vanessa. Like it just doesn't make any sense. So
it doesn't.
For her to have this whole meetup and to have that lawyer is absolutely ridiculous. I don't understand it. I think it's like
I didn't. Right. Oh, I apologize. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, it's okay. No, I mean, no, go ahead. Like, I just feel like this whole thing with Jim Leonard is a joke. Like, it doesn't make any sense. So, and I
was waiting. I sat there and I was bracing myself. I was waiting. I said, okay, okay, what's coming up? Okay.
What Margaret do, right?
It's like, I was like, but we already knew this. There was like no big bombshell. Nothing was earth shattering. I was like.
No. With the earth shattering, Margaret spoke to Vanessa. This is what she's been telling us. I can't talk about it. You'll see. Teresa says, "You'll see. You'll see." It's like, okay, so I don't know. I definitely believe that. Like, hey, Stephanie, I see the picture you posted. Whose office? Oh, maybe I should mute the messages. Maybe you guys are having a conversation I'm not even part of. Anyway, so you watched the episode, right? Didn't you miss like the guys all being together? I missed the guys all being together.
I 1000% miss all the guys being together, and because they're like one of the best parts of Jersey. They have been the past few years. And I was thinking to myself, I was like, you know what? Because Blair and I actually had this discussion. I was like, why don't they do like an ultimate guys trip with like the like I wish they would do it like, or like a Jersey husbands trip, like the guys from Jersey, or like
Yeah.
even mixing like all the like a bunch of the dudes from Bravo. I would watch it. You know how much fun that would be?
I know. Well, that's the thing. That's why I don't know. Like, they can't recast the show completely. You have to just get rid of Teresa and Jennifer. If you recast it completely, we're going to lose the guys, and they're like a huge part of the franchise. To me, anyway.
I agree.
You know what I mean? So
I agree. And I definitely think that because like the women, it just hasn't really delivered the past couple of seasons. And I honestly think like the men help hold it together. So that's my opinion.
But like, how can you deliver when you have somebody going after you constantly? You know what I mean? Like these last 2 seasons, they couldn't do anything because behind the scenes they knew what she was doing. You know what I mean? Like it just.
Exactly.
So I don't know. Like the fact that we literally have to have a meetup to tell the ladies about this, about what apparently what Louie's ex has done, and that it's all Marge's fault is absolutely ridiculous. You know, like, and then so Dolores is. You know,
but my favorite part was
what
I loved was during the meeting that she had with Jen Fessler. She's like, what? She's like, hey, what kind of like what is this? And she's like, wait, and they're not gonna even have food. She's like, if they're gonna have like a party, whatever, about her getting together, about about bashing her, listening to whatever it was going on. She said they better have food. It's like I was like, that's my girl.
I just can't believe I could that with that house burning down. Like, thank God that house burnt down. When Dolores was looking for the house in the Berkshire, that had to happen. There's no way that was like that would have been the actual finale because they would probably fist fought there. But do you guys remember? Did you notice that Jennifer Aiden and Danielle were in the same room at the sleepover and everything was fine? So you know what I mean? Like Rachel's. Every single person was there but Teresa, and nobody got in an argument. So we can like, you know what I mean? So even if Jennifer Aiden's gone, right? Like I don't see why we can't keep the cast because they couldn't deliver because they had somebody going after them. Like, you know what I mean? It just, I don't know. But I feel like
that's so true. I did not think of that.
I mean, they can't, you know what I mean? Everybody got along. And Teresa and Melissa, it's not Teresa and Melissa any longer. It's literally about the fact that Teresa has hired and paid bloggers, which we see the proof of it all, and yet there's over 200 of evidence about what she's done. So then when she wants to go out and say, oh, it's all everybody else's fault. Nothing is ever her fault. Nothing is Teresa's fault ever. And it's like, now this is actually your fault, Teresa. Like, and actually this isn't not Marge's fault. It's your fault that this has got toxic, you know? But anyway, they tried this trip to the Berkshires, and I don't know. Fuck this whole Paulie said, who says Goombaya? Instead of Kumbaya, I think they said Goombaya.
Yeah, Goombaya. At first, okay, so I totally missed that audio. And then when I was like, when I was searching like through Instagram and through blogs, and I saw it said like quotes everywhere, like Goombaya, and I was like, what's this? I was like, is this supposed to be like jambalaya? And it's like jambalaya. I'm like, what is it? So like my brain was all over. So then when I rewatched the episode and I caught that part,
so we go. Okay, I can't believe it. We go. So Margaret meets up with Jen Fessler, and in the beginning, like literally, she meets up with Jen Fessler, and the whole bee situation. I forgot that friggin' Fessler gets stung by bees, but that's the whole thing. But I'm sitting there thinking to myself, like, she's literally going to tell Marge about this meetup that everybody's gonna have. But I gave Jen Fessler so much props. I actually give her grace for this one, for calling Teresa and telling her, screw it, like, I'm not going to go to this. I'm not going to do that to Marge. But, you know, she tells Marge this whole situation after we find out, you know, that Bill is still dealing with his cancer situation, you know, so she's got that on her mind. And then you got the lobster man and Jim, who wants to tell the cast just because, okay, now this didn't age well, because we know now that after that happened with Louie and Vanessa, the whole thing got going to be tried again because they were all corrupted, because Louie, his lawyers, they all decided they did something corrupt, and that's why Vanessa lost that case, and it made it look like she was actually not stalking him, but it was admitted in the paperwork that he did hire 2 patients to go into her job. So to me, that's stalking. But the only reason he won is because he was corrupt. They were corrupt. So now they're all indicted again on that, and nobody wants to tell you that part. But I mean, it's out there. I can get you the thing,
Mm-hmm.
So she will get the restraining order. But again, Teresa and Margaret are not friends. So, the fact that she wants to get the whole cast together and tell them all what Margaret did. Margaret is, first of all, half of them are talking to them anyway. And not only has Margaret spoke to them, so has Jackie. Jackie was the first one to reach out to Vanessa in 2021. Very first one for not for negative reasons, for bad reasons, not for good reasons, to expose him. When Margaret did it, she did it for good reasons. She did it after they went after her son. Okay, all that. And then in the beginning, people were worried about Teresa, but Fessler, I'm glad that she literally called Teresa and said, "I'm not gonna do it," because you know what, Margaret's right. Like, who the fuck are you, my friends? I'm kind of glad though that they all went, because they got to see how stupid and ridiculous that this whole situation is. So we all get to see how ridiculous Teresa's, my proof that everybody's a liar. Wait till you see. It's outside sources creating things. Where? Can you show me where? Where are the outside sources creating drama for you, Teresa? Where is it that your people aren't the ones doing it? Where is it that you actually said in your DMs that you're the one who's like has to get, all this negative stuff on John Food and everything else? Like, first of all, you cannot tell them to talk to, just like they can talk to, you can talk to Laura Lee, just like you can talk to John Food's ex. So what's good for the goose is good for the gander, Teresa. So who cares? You want to talk to John Food's ex, right, and get dirt on him? Vanessa wasn't even giving out dirt on Louie. Louie had his own dirt out there. That was out there already. All they were doing was getting her story out, because Louie made her public. So she had to go defend herself. So people were going to find her. And you know what? I'm glad that she talks. She also talks to Louie's ex-wife. Louie's ex-girlfriend. They're actually best friends. The other Vanessa and Paula, the one he was married to. So, and again, Teresa, you're the toxic one. But again, we'll let you do your little thing with your Jim, the lawyer. You'll tell everybody come over. What did Marge did? Wait, you guys wait to hear it. Oh God, it's gonna blow your. What did she say? It's gonna. I forget what she says. I have it in my notes, but she says something.
I do want to get your opinion, Krista. What do you think his reasoning was for being there? I couldn't understand it.
Jim,
like, why was he?
Because
what was the reason?
Teresa's convinced that if the lawyer tells everybody, mind you, the lawyer that's been going and getting shit on all of them, the same lawyer that they're about to see receipts on, who actually said, hold on, I want to take a drink, actually said, or you'll see him going, oh, can you get information on this one? That he's the whole reason Mike Rappaport is not friends with Andy Cohen anymore.
Oh, really? I didn't know about that.
Mike Rappaport saw DMs about, you gotta get shit on Mike. He said, I'm not going to talk about that show anymore, Andy. He's pissed. Because
geez, I did not even realize that was
in one of those receipts. It says, because Mike, what's his name? Whoever Rappaport had all this information.
Michael Rappaport.
Yeah, all he did was talk about them, just like we all do, just like every single blogger. So you know what I mean? They never came. I mean, as long as I know, they never came after me. But anyway, she calls Dolores, and she calls Dolores and says, Dolores, like, what the hell are you doing? And like, why would you be a part of this? Like, like. And Dolores is like, well, I want to hear everybody out. But see, Dolores, what everybody doesn't realize is Dolores is playing a long game right now. The whole long game starting for a little time. Okay. And she's gathering all this information to make sure she has everything straight and knows exactly what Teresa's been doing and exactly what the others have been doing. Because when I'm going to be a spoiler alert when we get to the finale. When they actually watch the finale together, not the finale, when they watch the finale together. And they have Dolores going back and forth. Dolores then exposes everything about what Jackie's been doing. Jackie was talking to Vanessa, and it basically blows up Teresa's whole thing. Well, Louie actually blows up their spot on the finale, and that just basically, he basically says, "Yeah, Margaret, we did go after your son, and we wish harm on you," something like that. So he says something nobody can go back for. But anyway, that's spoiler alert. But anyway, of course,
I wonder why. It's to me. I feel like that's dark. I feel like that's dark and diabolical to go. Like, you're dipping in now. You're going after Margaret's son. Like, would it?
That I know that's not even that. Like, what about what they did to John Fuda? They went after everybody.
Yeah, that was really it was terrible.
So why do you think Jim telling people, Jim the lawyer, who's literally, they're going to see how he went after everybody else. You're going to have this guy come in who's a lawyer and tell everybody that Louie was stalking his ex with fake patients, and then Margaret was actually doing everything to expose him, and Margaret's the one ruining his reputation. So, oh my God, it's in the court documents. You know what else is the court documents? That Jackie was speaking to her. The court documents. Nobody says that anybody can't talk to Margaret. I mean, can talk to Vanessa. So nobody gives a fuck, Teresa. Okay, I hate to tell you this, but nobody cares that you're mad that Margaret, because Margaret's not your friend. Because what you did, remember what you did with Laura Lee, your ex-friend? You had a luncheon. You made sure that you had all this shit on her from her ex-best friend. Same things. Like I said, what's good for the goose is good for the gander, Teresa. So, Bravo made an example out of Monica for this shit. Why are you not going to make any? Why are you not going to stick to your guns, Bravo? You better fire her.
And that's my argument.
Like
that's the one thing I don't understand. Is it because she's got tenure?
The whole reasoning was because it's going to make everything so toxic, and we're not going to do that, Bravo says. So we're going to make Monica, we're going to make an example out of you, even if she was one of the best housewives we've ever had come on that TV. But anyway, I understand Marge. I'm glad that Marge knows about it ahead of time, and I'm glad that she called Dolores and she calls Danielle. And Danielle's like, "Oh, I can't wait to hear this revolution." Everybody's like literally sitting there waiting, and I don't know how they thought that. I don't even know what they're still thinking. Why would you still think that this is a thing? Like, nobody wants to be around Louie. The whole reason the guys weren't filming is because Louie's there. Like, Frank does not. We have missed out on so much this season because of Teresa. And they're not refusing to film. They just don't want to be around him. They're not going to invite them to think. You know what I mean?
Right. Oh yeah. Speaking of the guys getting together, though, how funny was it when John Fuda rolled up with pajamas on? I laughed so hard because I got the reference immediately. It was so funny.
I was like, I love it. Like, he literally, I was like, oh my God, he's wearing no-nose pajamas. He's wearing no-nose pajamas. He's wearing no-nose pajamas. But listen,
first meme. I generated my first meme with that. I had to.
Listen, dude, you said it. Like, are you a liar? I'm sorry. You said you wore no-nose pajamas. You actually said that. You actually also said that you also wear a man bun, and you also said that you literally do the boogle wolf in the Rue La La parking lot, screaming, "I'm winning, she's winning," and no-nose pajamas. So I mean, you said it, dude. You also hire a PI. So I mean, if he's allowed to wear them, so is John Fuda. But anyway. I'm so glad.
Oh my God, that was savage. It was so funny. I loved it. Like he and Margaret, they were my favorites. They were.
I know, and I'm like, I first now. Okay, so I didn't understand that. Like, I didn't understand that at first. The reference about the flowers, right? I was like, why is she sending Marge? Why is Marge sending flowers? And then I was like, oh my God. Yeah, because it is literally, you're literally on camera. Like I said, going to, first of all, let me just point out that Louie was wearing the t-shirt Louie was promoting is another one of his leadless companies that literally, so what he's doing, all these,
one of his 50-11 businesses. Yeah.
Yes. That link with Teresa, that thing that came out about her, the $9.99 thing, sign up, the link's broken. So you put your information, they get your information and sell it and you get fucked. You know what I mean? It's out there. And if she didn't do it, then say it's not me. Somebody hacked or my assistant did it and didn't tell me. Or, I'm not really taking people's money. Here's your money back, people. Like, you're taking $9.99 for what? For her not to do anything? It's so fucked up.
Right. There's a lot of things. I'm sorry. I cut you off again. I apologize.
No, well, listen, this is a grift. People think, how is he a grifter? First of all, Teresa's his grift. Okay, the Mercedes, when she had her Mercedes stolen, allegedly. Okay, say he didn't have it stolen, whatever. He got the money, but never paid it off. He just took the money. He never.
I was like, I wanted to ask you about that, and you actually went right into it. Okay, yeah,
Okay, so remember the party planner, that planned the party at Teresa and Louie's house a couple episodes ago. The one with Fessler, or the one with Aiden and Danielle's fight. That party planner there, I forget her name. Her husband owns a bunch of garages and gas stations all throughout New Jersey. Where do you think that Mercedes? Who do you think? Ask her. Ask her husband. If you own a bunch of garages, okay, I'm just saying allegedly. But again, grift is he never paid the goddamn thing off. So even if he wasn't him that got stolen, he never paid the goddamn thing off. So now she's fucked there. So that's on her credit. I don't know, or maybe I don't know what the deal is, but how you get out of that. So the house is not in her name, car is not in her name. Okay, the other car is not in her name.
This is
Yes, and they
interesting.
know when you have an EpiPen, just because you do your EpiPen, you have to go to the hospital. That doesn't last. You can still
Yeah,
die from it. I was like
that
screaming,
was
"Go to
scary.
the
That was
hospital! It
really
doesn't
scary.
last." I watched the lady literally die from that, like, and she came
Oh,
back, but she was
geez.
like FBI. But
So what do
I,
you think? Do you think that it was the what was it? It was the bone marrow. Do you think that's what he had the allergic reaction
I
to?
don't even
Or
know.
the vodka?
I honestly like I don't know. I missed the part. What did he eat? Something? I don't know what happened. I forget
It was
how
what they were doing was and it may have been something that he could have eaten, but they were
like just
taking shots out of like I think it was like a bone marrow, if I'm correct. And correct me if I'm wrong, audience.
oh wait a minute.
It was like a piece
So
of
he's
like it
allergic
was
to
or
bone?
maybe it was wood. No, maybe it was wood. I think it was bone. I
Maybe
could
he's
be
allergic to
wrong.
peanuts, and there's a peanut. Maybe it's a peanut allergy. I don't know. Like, I will have to find out what
Yeah,
John's
there may
allergic
have been
to.
something he had, but it was scary because you saw him like turning red and
Yes,
everything, and it's like I'm like, oh no, like he needs to go like to the hospital or something ASAP. And it was,
I mean, if he was really having an allergic reaction, he did his EpiPen. He absolutely should have went
mhm,
because I don't think that it doesn't last anyway. But I was
right.
happy. Literally, I was happy that all the guys got together, and the fact that
Me too.
Louie has a freaking guys' night with the. Can you come in my podcast room and make a love letter for your wives? You're not. This is a
What's
warrior.
that?
This is not
That no,
warrior.
I was about to say that was like his little fire desert, whatever it was, like 2.0. Like
Literally,
what
okay.
is
When he did that, okay, I was one of the first. Me and Aaron, and I said this last week. I said, give him a chance. He's apologizing for being a fucking piece of shit. You know, he's saying, I'm sorry, I love you, I love you. He did it twice. That camp twice. First time because he had a domestic violence incident where he hit the person, his ex. The second time for Vanessa. So both times it was for domestic violence, even because they were leaving.
right?
So I love you. I'm sorry. I'll be right. And if you listen to the warrior, the people that explain what it is, his name is Rusty Ram. He talks that we like cocaine and we got to learn how to be real men and we can't just do cocaine all day. I was like,
Oh
whoa.
wow.
Yeah, Dana played.
They're revealing a lot, right?
Dana played it on her podcast yesterday. Go follow Dana's podcast. Okay, she played the warrior thing. What the guy says to get you to go, like the intro, the bio. It's wild. He's like,
Okay.
we like to be high strung of cocaine. Like, it's like, yo, dude, are you fucking kidding me? We gotta
Oh,
learn to
that's
be
weird.
yeah.
And this is from with Dana's podcast, right? So I'll have to
Yeah.
go catch it.
Well, yeah,
Okay.
or that, or like just Google like the warrior camp of what it is. Like, I mean, we could probably do it in a minute.
Oh,
I can play it for you guys after that. But yeah, it's
oh
really
my
weird.
gosh.
The way that the guy is like, wow. I was like, holy crap. I'll pull it up though. So yeah, so John shows up in those pajamas. Yeah. I mean, okay. So like, I loved it. I loved it. But Paulie chooses to hang out with Louie instead, like I said. And it's like Louie's cold. I swear to God, come in my basement, my podcast. And again, they made a podcast in their basement. I keep saying I'm not against bargain basement podcasts, like me. That's what I'm not. I'm like call a podcast where you're not getting paid by anybody. So maybe Heard That Media, the one that streams them, they should have they must have just streamed it for. I don't know. But the whole thing is, I don't think our podcast is going well anyway.
So
But
do you do you think that the reason why he had the gathering was because he wanted to show off the podcast space,
I,
the
no,
studio to draw attention?
what he's trying to
That
do
was the
is
only thing I could
he's trying to reignite the warrior camp thing. I think he's doing it. So what it is that he's
Oh,
going to do is pyramid scheme thingies. I'll have to. All
mhm.
right, remind me after this. After we talk about this episode, I will play it on Dana's podcast. So what
Got
he's
it.
trying to do, he was wearing a T-shirt that has something to do with his something, one of his jobs. But I think he's trying to get them to do. He's trying to reignite the warrior camp thing because he knows that he can make
Okay.
money off people. Like, so all these people in the
True.
warrior camp, what they do is they're all a bunch. They grift together, like they work together and do grifts with each other, like they share each other's like secrets and stuff. It's so strange. It's like a whole cult
Mhm.
thing. She explains it really well, and then like some of the people that were in it are explaining it, and he's even said it. I mean, he's on there saying, yes, we do this here, we do that there. So he literally has said what when people asked him about it, because hello, he first of all, Margaret's not the one to put that out. Margaret did not put that fucking
Mhm.
that was already out. His exes did that, not Marge. All of that was there. If you watch all these episodes when we were introduced to Louie, nobody was against him. Margaret, the only thing we were saying, Margaret, shut the fuck up. Every week, I'm like, Margaret, shut up. Teresa's gonna fucking kill you. Like, and I said to Aaron so many times, I'm like, I am on Teresa's side on this one because Teresa kept telling Margaret, shut up. Stop bringing it up. And Margaret's like, no, we got to bring it up. I can just talk about it and get it over with. That is where it all starts with when you think that they're actually going to forgive each other. She never forgave Margaret after that. You guys know, you saw how that motherfucker's wife, like she lost her mind on Margaret every time after that. So this whole
yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that whole thing when the season after that, where we're like, oh, namaste. Oh, I hear an echo. I hear my.
So do you think that Louie's going to start a camp for men too?
I think he's going to go back to the warrior people that run the warrior camp. He's going to be one of the pyramid people. He's going to start like trying to recruit the husband.
Yeah, he probably will. He's going to like run one of those things where they charge like people like $10,000 a head, and
that's what they charge a lot of money. And it's a grift.
Yeah. My friend does. My friend, I have a friend that does those. Like I found it. That's basically like what he's doing. And
you I'm really like, think that these are the guys? Think that about it. I was like,
wait a minute. I was like, that's what he's doing. I was like,
this is New Jersey, okay? Louie's only fucking weirdo, which I don't even think he's from here. Nobody in this fucking place is going to that place. We're not those people. Sorry, Jersey people are not the kind of people. These guys are not good. Nobody that you find that's like trying to recast the show is going to joke. This whole place will blow up because you can't get anybody that doesn't know them. Everybody knows everybody here. And if you don't, it's like 6 degrees separate. So if you try to hire a whole new cast and a whole new bunch of husbands, it's going to fucking blow up. These women don't know each other. It's going to be it is not going to work. People are going to lose their mind.
To me, and I've been in New Jersey briefly. Whenever I would go up to the East Coast and go to New York, but to me, it seems like New Jersey seems like it's a small town, big city. Like it's almost like if that makes any sense.
It's same size as LA County, the whole state. You can get anywhere in 2 hours. Like I can get from north to south in 2 hours. Like I can, you know what I mean? There's no way that they're going to recast this show up in North Jersey, where where they're at. It's not going to work. You cannot go any more north because you'll be in New York. You cannot, and it's not going to be North Jersey people. You have the Jersey Shore. So if you come down here, you're going to get Jersey Shore people. And we're not, you know what I mean? Like you're going to get people like me. You know what I mean? Like you're not going to be able to get. They have a strong cast. They have to get rid of the person that's causing the problem. Who's that? Teresa. Right. She's the only one causing Jen Aiden. And at this point, I don't even care if Jen goes. Because if she could get along with Danielle at the slumber party, then what are we doing? Why are we? What's the problem here?
Yeah, which is true. Which is you did bring up that a valid point, and that didn't even occur to me until you said it, and I was like, that's right. They were kosher the whole time. Like at that,
they were laughing
at the slumber party.
And Melissa and Teresa have been in the same room together, and they haven't said 2 words to each other. Everything was fine. So there's nobody's refusing. It's not a Melissa problem. It's like, why are you punish the other women that've been there and been so loyal to the show and have loyal fans? We're not going to fucking unlike another cast. No, it's never going to work. I'm telling them now, I live here. It's not going to work. Don't even try that. It's impossible. It's gonna call the court, and they're all gonna go start podcasts and fight with these women that they already, you know what I mean? It's gonna be really freaking bad.
Oh, definitely. Oh my gosh.
Both Vanessas were at Jackie's house. Yeah, in the very beginning. So Vanessa was actually at Jackie's house, both Vanessas. So he had 2 exes, 2 Vanessas. One of them's with David. So it was the Vanessa that's the therapist. Is the one that is the one he's in love with, obsessed with, is the one that ran away at their wedding in 2020. That's the one he won't leave alone. And
God. Oh.
That's the one in the lawsuit. Yeah, that's the one with the restraining order, the fake patients. So both Vanessas are the ones that Vanessa was on my show. And then we talked, she's a narcissistic. Sorry, my hair's on my nerves. She's a narcissistic because of Louie. She went through hell with him. So, and every time that she was going after he's going after one of these ladies, they went and had, Vanessa's like, yeah, he's really dangerous. Like, this is everything he's done. And he's also still going after me. He hired 2 fake patients. Again, if you can go to Laura Lee, why can't we talk to Vanessa? Why can't Marge talk to Vanessa? And first of all, it was Jackie who first did it. So it's okay. So if you're going to, and Carrie Ann, Teresa's assistant still is the one who made that thing to the FBI. There's this whole thing that I was reading off that Dana has. It's on Twitter, and it's all these allegations about poisoning Teresa. This is why she's so thin. We think that he's poisoning her. This is her assistant, and it's actually supposed to be alleged. It's all anonymous, this thing, but it's not anonymous because it's Carrie Ann that did it. Carrie Ann is Teresa's assistant. Everybody hear what I'm saying? She has a
So when
whole.
was
Mhm.
do you know the dates of all of this information was documented?
Just
Are
recently.
there dates?
It's on
Oh,
Dana's page.
recently?
I'm
Okay.
about to pull it up.
Oh, okay.
I'll pull it up.
I'll
It's just recent.
yeah.
Yeah, it's all recent. But it's like everything that's been in the list since he's been around. Everything that they found out. It was like somebody got a private investigator, and I said a long time ago. Now I've only said this to two people, Kim D and Dana, and I actually maybe said a little bit out here. I said the only thing he has left is her life insurance. And I said, she better not eat what he serves her. And I said, I swear and then she started losing a lot of weight. I said, she better just not eat what he serves her. You know what I mean? And then she started losing a lot of weight. And then now they're saying that. And so in this thing that they sent to the FBI has the things about the pictures, AI pictures, the Melissa Feaster of the Judice girls. Did you hear about that?
Uh-uh.
You didn't hear about
Oh
that?
no. I am behind. No, I haven't.
Melissa
Because
Feaster.
I've been so like out of the loop the past few days, like,
Okay.
back and forth with
So,
the
okay.
hospital.
Melissa
Oh,
Feaster.
what's going on?
They've been fucking with Melissa Feaster since BravoCon. And then you know how they stopped the podcast. They're still messing with her. They're separated. She was getting in her DMs AI nudes of the Judice girls.
Oh my
Recently.
God.
Yes. And they think Louie's doing it. This is bad.
Oh,
This came out a
that's
couple days ago.
horrible. If that is, oh my God. And oh
I thought
geez.
you heard.
I hope to God that's not him doing that.
I feel very. I was.
That's
I did a whole live. I had to do a whole separate live because I said I can't believe this. They weren't debunked.
oh,
Who said it was debunked?
that's wild.
It's not debunked. Not the FBI has it. It's not debunked. Nobody. I didn't hear that. It's not debunked, and it's true. It's in the FBI. Okay. So there's also the FBI has also whatever they're doing investigation and they have this picture. They're going to find out where they came from. And they're still. Why would somebody do that? And okay, if you have them, if you have
That's
AI,
wild.
that's disgusting. And Teresa knows about this. And the fact that they're at the
Oh
wedding,
my God.
Marcello, whatever his name is, Marcello, the guy who owns Lavinia, whatever, they're at his wedding.
Mm-hmm.
The man who stole all that money from all these people, Vinivia, whatever, they're at his wedding. Teresa chose to go to his wedding. The person who you know has not paid these people.
See, things just aren't adding up.
Nothing adds up. It's all a grift. He's a loser. That's a lead list grift in the Vinivia because you give the information. That's all he's ever done. That's what Jen Shaw went to prison for in Jersey. Like, okay, fine, let the guys, but the sick shit coming from Carrie Ann, somebody's been around her and around her and Louie. If she's saying it, I trust everything she's saying. Everything, most of the things she said is true, has come true. They are going after, cast members. We found that out. They did harass Melissa Feaster. Like, I mean, it's just a lot. Like there's so much. And the thing about the Mercedes is in there. So for her to have them, if she really is stressed out about Marge having Vanessa, talking to Vanessa and things about Louie being exposed, you don't think this shit should, and him to say, the lawyer said she's more stressed out about this than she was about prison. What?
Yeah, I was like, that was a reach. That was a big time reach.
Let that go.
You can't be serious.
She's more stressed about Marge. It's all Marge's fault, everybody. It's all Marge's fault that all this is happening. And she's not stressed out about the stuff with Melissa Feaster. She should be disgusted somebody sending those pictures and harassing Melissa Feaster. Not only the fact that we have her on DM saying to do it, telling people to harass her, period, and Jim Leonard harass all these people. And then also, not about the pictures, but then all of a sudden, a bunch of harassment, and then all of a sudden these pictures show up, and you're going to think that just the pictures aren't them. Everything else is them. You know what I mean? They're making up this. That's so disgusting. And everybody warned us about. They're like, he's gonna like something with the girls. I'm like, no way. He wouldn't do nothing like. He would never do anything like that. That's just. And if he did, he wouldn't say it out loud. And then you find out that he's having pool parties. And he's having the girls in bikinis over there, all the girls' friends. And did you notice that Gia hasn't talked to him? He says hi to Gia. You guys got to watch the scenes. Gia has not spoken to Louie on camera. Not one time.
I've not noticed. I'll go back and rewatch.
She talks to her mom, but she never said. She walked in the room. She said hi to him, and she didn't say hi to Louie. She said hi to her mom, but not Louie. She has not said.
I did not catch that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, listen, she's not a stupid girl. I mean, the fact that he never paid off the goddamn Mercedes, are you serious? Like, what? And, and you want to have a whole discussion about what you think Marge is doing wrong. It's not even illegal what she did. She's allowed to speak to Vanessa. And the fact
absolutely.
that Vanessa was using Marge, or Marge was using Vanessa, whatever, to get out information about it. So she thinks that Marge was Vanessa's mouthpiece because Vanessa was told she couldn't talk about Louie. Marge never said anything that wasn't already out about Louie, and nothing she said. She never talked to Vanessa about anything except for what Louie said to her son. I mean, that's all they talked about. So there wasn't anything out there. Louie did that to her son. She's allowed to tell everybody on the couch that he did that. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, if you have the truth, so if Teresa can bring up truths and stuff about that's not on the show and break the fourth wall and have envelopes of proof about Marge, then we have proof that he called her son, and we have proof that he called John Fuda's wife. Please clarify what? Hold on. Please clarify the story.
Yeah, the car. Yeah, Mayor, I do want to talk about the car. I'm glad Mayor brought that up.
$100,000 Mercedes. They take a picture of it. Merry Christmas. Thank you, babe. Take a picture. It gets stolen, allegedly. Well, then they check, they collect $100,000 from the insurance company, and then don't pay the Mercedes people. They keep the check. So that's called insurance fraud. You're not allowed to do that. Well, you cannot pay it off. That's going to be considered like a repo. But when they find out that you actually literally had the car stolen, like, so listen, let them find out that because he never paid it off, that they actually did it. Listen, in that FBI thing, it says they have a long driveway with a gate. How the hell did her fucking car get stolen?
I have a bad feeling about all this. And why do I have a bad feeling that she can? Is he going to get her to go to jail again? Is he going to make her go to prison? Is he going to get her locked up again? That's what I want to know.
Yes.
I'm concerned. Yes. I'm concerned for her kids.
She has no house in her name. So anyway, but he wants to do these videos, and he's going to try to do a warrior camp. So he takes the $100,000, then he remortgages the house in March.
Right. And then I did see. I think Christy Balls had made a reel about that. I did see that.
So you have to pay that. So if you don't have a job, then So yeah, and so the lady, the only thing I can tell you, what I think, my opinion, is the chick that owns her husband owns all the gas stations and garages, knows where those two cars are, knows where Jenny Aiden's car is. So Dolores' Porsche gets stolen. I think that was actually stolen. And then she saw how the insurance money got insurance money, blah, blah, blah. And if you own it, you don't got to pay it off, but like you cannot, so they say, oh, well, that's easy. So let's get your car stolen, Teresa or Jennifer. You know what I mean? They did it. It happened twice. Right. What are the chances of just Jennifer Aiden's Mercedes and Teresa's Mercedes? Long driveways with gates at the end. And I mean long ass driveway. No cameras. You didn't hear somebody taking your effing car. Come on. Again.
Right.
Yeah, he didn't. So you don't make payments. You're supposed to pay it off with the insurance money. If you don't, then you get called, goes on your credit. But like the fact that it was stolen, it's supposed to go right to the insurance company, but it didn't. But let them find out that it was stolen. They're investigating it now, along with the AI pictures, and we don't have to. Bravo, the proof of Teresa being a Von Teese is right there. We don't need to prove it, Teresa. We already have all the receipts are there. So it's you in the DMs. It's your friend, your little disgusting clown of a fucking lawyer, Jim. I live in Camden County. He's a joke here. Like he is a fucking joke. That's why he's not here any longer. They think that he wants to be the housewife. The fact that
everything is just.
What do you think? I mean, like, you disagree with me? Like, it's obviously him. It's all his doing and her doing. So it's like, I don't know. The fact that we couldn't even get, so they have to have the guys' night and they have to separate them, and if it wasn't
like I said, something is off. Like,
well, he's a grifter. That's what's off. His situationships only last 2 or 3 years. If you look at his past. He hasn't been in a relationship longer than 3 or 4 years, not even his ex-wife. He lies about that shit. He tortured her. Is my Wi-Fi going out or yours? I hope it's not mine. Is everybody, are we there? Tim, are you there?
It's mine. Yeah, it's mine. My bad. Yeah.
I mean,
I can see it.
He wants to do these devotional things.
It's on my end. Hopefully it comes right back.
You're back now, I think. Yeah, you're back now. Are you there?
We're here.
You there? Anyway, okay.
I apologize. I know it's my Wi-Fi. I've been having some.
I can't hear you.
Okay.
Do you want to try to come back, go out and come back in?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah, I'll get out and come right back.
Okay. I think she could do it. Yeah. Okay. She'll come back in. Yeah. I mean, he changed his voice. I didn't notice. Said we're not going to bring her name up, but this is what she did, and then Louie's having a little thing in the basement. It's like, you really are going to say that the whole problem is Marge? Then you're like, if you read it, I don't care. Bravo docket, they're going to come out with a part 2. And again, I was going to read here. Kim's back. It still says not connected though. I think mine's okay. He's just, Teresa has to knock it. Like, that didn't age well, because listen, when we find out that literally, like, you're what are you going to say when Carrie Ann's been talking to her too? You find out they're your best friend, Jackie. So why are you mad you're going to be mad at Marge, but you're not mad at Jackie? Jackie's the one that had her at the house. Like, Jackie legit had her at the house. And it's like, my Wi-Fi is not going to, is everything okay? You guys can see me okay, right? I feel like my Wi-Fi is going out. If it is, let me know. I'm going to plug in the, give me 1 second. I can plug to something else, because I didn't realize I could hook up this, like, phone thing. Phone jack, because I don't know if mine's going out so bad. But yeah, so Jackie definitely had Vanessa over to find out, because over the whole Evan thing, like, she was pissed. She was going to get her back, and she was the one that was talking to Vanessa this whole time. So it's like, that's why they called her Jackie Judas. That's the whole Jackie Judas thing. That's where that came from, and why it came from that, and why we said that. And I didn't realize it at first, but then I was like, wait a minute, she's going to have to turn on Teresa. Someone's going to have to. But you notice that just even though she's Jackie Judas, Teresa's not turning on her. Okay, my Wi-Fi should be fine. All right. Okay. Hi, can everybody go to subscribe, all that stuff to mine? Kim too. If somebody can put Pop Culture Green Room in there. When her internet comes back, I'll have her come back up. But yeah, so I didn't know what it was that had John in his had an allergic reaction. I was worried for him, because, like I said, I've seen people, they go into like this called Stryzer, where they go where they can't breathe, and it sounds really bad. But I'm surprised the paramedics knew that he had an EpiPen, and they gave him the EpiPen, and he still didn't go to the hospital. And I was surprised that the paramedics were like okay with that. But I don't know. Maybe it wasn't as bad as he thought it was going to be, but I don't know. But he didn't want the cops. I get it. I mean, I was like upset with him that he didn't want to take care of it. But I mean, again, everybody said, now Louie, I don't think that they're recasting. What I hear is that Jennifer's definitely out. But when when Andy says that they're going to not reboot it, but what do you say? Like, have it's going to look a different way or whatever. It's going to be, that doesn't mean they're going to get rid of the people that are there. They're just going to get rid of the toxicity, and here's her channel right there. But I'm so upset that I can't get my, is my Twitter on? Nope. I can't believe that won't let me be live on Twitter. Instagram, I want to say hello to you guys again. You guys know that we're talking about Jersey. Everything's so slow. Oh wait, Kim. Hold on, is this device not connected? Oh my God, hold on. Oh my God, Melissa Gorgas, I didn't see you over here. You know that I can't. Okay, so guys, on Instagram, Melissa Gorga fans, I love her, guys. I cannot see your comments. Can you come over on Instagram so we can see them? So they can see, because you have a lot. She knows everything, guys. She's the one who was fighting with Jen Eden. So come over on Instagram. I'm sorry, on Twitter. Oh God, listen, Krista, shut up. Come over on YouTube. Sorry, in the comment section so we can talk to you and hear back. Kim's back. Okay, so guys, I want her to come over here. Hopefully she knows, because I can't see her. I'm so upset. She was talking real. She knows everything about all this stuff. She's a, yeah.
Sorry about that. My internet. Hopefully it's better.
Okay. But I want Melissa Gorgas fans. She's Melissa Gorgas fans on Instagram to please come over. Remember we were going through her stories. Her and Chrissy Balls are the ones that are always talking about, and Gabrielle, the ones that are always talking about, hey, Bug, subscribe to my friend, Bug. Can you put your thing in there? Everybody, listen, everybody's coming in. I love you guys.
Hello.
But yeah. So, Frank was back. Thank God Frank came back to see this episode. I'm just, listen.
Well, I was so happy. I was so happy to see Frank. Happy for Frank.
I know. And the fact that, like, you know, they get paid too. So how you just can't recast it. You know, I liked how Jerry was peeing in the peeing in the bathroom.
And that's the thing. Like you said, you can't, it's going to be a hard thing to do. And then so it's a new and a fresh face. And it's like, I don't know. I think if they could just get rid of Teresa and Jennifer. Well, but then again, too, like you said, you could see Jennifer getting along well with everyone when Teresa wasn't around. So it's
exactly
what is going to happen.
Listen, I feel like if you're going to get rid of Jennifer Aiden, it's going to be because of the screeners.
Teresa should move to California.
Should what? Teresa should what?
I was thinking maybe Teresa should just move to California. It seems like that's where she and Louie are kind of headed, though. Like she wants to start a new life out there. Maybe she'll end up on one of the shows out there.
Go to your Vinny office, whatever it's called. Yeah, Bug, you do have a link. When you go to your YouTube, it'll share your channel and then get your link and then you can put it in there. Hey Krista, there's new people in here. That's my name, so obviously you know that. But what are you guys saying in the chat? I hear an echo. Oh,
is it on my end? Am I echoing?
Yes.
Oh, okay. It might be my microphone. Let's see.
It's your tab. You probably have an extra tab open.
Oh, well, yeah. Oh, maybe so. Okay. Close.
Just keep this.
Okay. Is it still echoing?
Okay. Yeah. Sounds fine now, right? Yeah, we're good. You closed it, right? Yeah, it sounds like you closed it. I don't hear myself. I don't know what you're talking about. I have no idea. Okay. So we're talking about Real Housewives of New Jersey, new people that are coming in. Thank you for being here. I don't know what that you're talking about. I don't know what that you're talking about. It was cool. I still hear me.
Okay, I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Let's see here. Do I need to restart and come back out? Or close and come back out?
I don't see it. It's because I'm on a delay, so you definitely don't have it. You don't have a YouTube. Do you have your phone open with YouTube on or anything? Anything open?
Nope. Everything's closed.
Open? See, now I'm not hearing it. No. I'm not hearing it.
Oh, that's interesting.
Do you hear me?
So weird. Okay.
Maybe we're on a delay.
I hear you just fine.
Oh, okay. We're not on a delay. And closed YouTube. I know. Now I don't hear it. It's only sometimes when you sit me. I don't know. Something happens when you sit further. I don't. All right, I don't hear it now.
Oh, so should I sit closer like this?
I don't know. We're not on delay though, right? You hear me right? Okay.
Yep, I hear you. No delay.
So anyway, well, here it comes again. Maybe it's me.
That's so weird. Because I don't have anything else open. All I have is my StreamYard.
In the chat, you guys hear an echo? Just tell me. I hear an echo. God darn it. Why do I have an echo? It's not me, right? I don't have anything else open. All right, let me see on Instagram. Melissa Gorgas fans, please come over to YouTube before the hour's over. Kim, I don't hear it now.
For sure. Okay, good. Because I would hate so much if I came here and I ruined your life.
No, it's not ruining it. No. I just want to make sure, because I want to make sure they're not hearing it either. And I'm so upset that my Twitter they will not let me link to my Twitter for some reason. I haven't
even tried to link mine to Twitter. I haven't done that yet. I'm still trying to explore.
That's where a lot of my people come from. So I'm really I don't know what's happening right now. But anyway,
I need to get the ball rolling on Twitter also.
Because that's where a lot of New Jersey people are talking. That's a lot of that's where Gabriella's receipts are all on Twitter, and
got it.
We've already seen. So, but I love the fact that Joey was peeing in the bathroom with they all like peeing in the bathroom with him.
No qualms. He's just like rolled up in there, and he's like just pissing in the toilet. Just, I mean, didn't care. Everybody else is back and forth in there, and he's like, "Hey, I want to eat. You want to stay and eat?"
I know.
But I love that. I love that they offered food. They fed the first responders. That was so sweet. I loved that.
I know that was awesome too. Like that's how they are. That's how Teresa is. So I mean, I don't know. I'd like to also too like, they had what did they? He was offering them steaks and stuff, right? Did they stay? I didn't think they stay and eat.
They did. They stayed and ate. Yeah, they should. They, of course, you know, their faces were blurred out, but yeah, they sat and they stayed and they ate. And I love that. That made my heart so happy because my brother was a police officer for years on like the SWAT team. He still with like law enforcement, just on an higher scale now. But he used to talk about how like every now and then, because he was outside New Orleans, like people would, you know, do friendly stuff like that and like nice things for the, you know, police officers and stuff. I thought that was like really cool. That's what that reminded me of.
I know. So all right. So we get Teresa's house, right? And stupid asshole Jim comes and he's like, now this is before the flowers get here. Okay. And I'm like dying because I didn't like I saw the flowers in the preview, but I was like, no way did she send these flowers. But I swear, so this asshole gets here and he starts with this whole thing about I've had this history with Teresa. Hey, Larja. I've taken care of her since she went to prison. And I'm with her. I take care of her family. And she's just been more stressed out about this. Is how he starts a conversation with these ladies. She's been more stressed out about this than before she went to prison. I'm like, oh my God. What did you do, Marge? What did Marge? Oh my God, Marge, what did you do? So the $400,000 you spent trying to prove that Marge is the fault. It's Marge's fault also that you spent the $400,000 defending Louie. I'm so confused. So
that made me fall out. I was like,
how much more money they're going to spend?
There's no way.
Now that the court has been
from which went to prison.
Now she found out the court's corrupted, and he really was, and like that he was doing all this. How much more money is sports spending? You think, and she's more stressed out about that than prison. Prison.
Like, so come on now.
You know why? You know why? Because it was God's fault. Remember, it was God's fault. She went to prison, not hers.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, it was God's fault.
It wasn't her fault. It's God's fault. She was mad at God. Remember? Like, you know. But the whole fact. Okay, so my history with Teresa. It's like, do you want to fuck her or what? Like, what is wrong? Are you stupid? And this is the thing. Not only did Jim know about Vanessa and the girl? What's her name? The assistant. God damn it! What's her name? Whatever the assistant.
Was it Carrie? Carrie
Ann. Jim knew about Carrie Ann and said Melissa, like, don't you say anything. Don't you? And when she told Teresa acted like, I don't know. Teresa called Jim and it was like, Jim yelled at Gabriella, don't you ever tell her stuff like that. And it's like, wait, what? First of all, the fact that you see that should be a red flag, not Marge, because you're not friends with Marge. You know what I mean? So it's like, I want to know. So how dare you, Jim, come over and tell the other ladies, oh, you can't talk. Guess what Margaret's done? This is so bad. And Teresa's like, what did she say? It'll blow your fucking. She said, oh my girl, no, guys, it'll make your head spinning. Yeah. Your head will be spinning. It's like, okay.
And I loved everyone's reaction. Yeah. Everyone's reaction was just like,
okay.
It was hysterical. It was like a huge downward inflection.
Just like the whole time, guys. You just can make your fucking head spin, guys. I've been so stressed out about this. You know, Teresa, Jesus Christ, she's like, Margaret is the one. She has been literally telling everybody through Margaret. Margaret's the one thing telling everybody about Louie's stuff and Louie and everybody's like, oh, really? It's like, huh? And in the middle of all of this, right? In the middle of her saying this dumbass thing that make her fucking head spin, here comes a flower arrangement. And Teresa's like, it's from Marge. Fucking send it away. When she said, fucking put it down the driveway. She's like, Marge is sending me flowers. You know why? She said, Marge is spinning. Marge is trying to apologize. Marge knows she's caught her spinning. She's spinning, Teresa. She said literally your death of your dignity, because honestly, you look like idiots doing this. This is ridiculous.
Right.
Where you say this is all Marge's fault. Okay. So when the doorbell comes, it's like, first of all, Danielle's trying not to laugh. They're all like, Jesus, because it is gangster. It is really gangster. Like, you're really going to sit there and say, first of all, you send out that letter in the middle of the season, which is ridiculous. Where was your head when you sent the letter out? You should have attached everything you've done. And I'm sorry for this, and this. But no. But it's not Margaret's fault. Because you forget, Teresa, that you went to lunch with Laura Lee, her ex-best friend. You also reached out to John Feen's ex. So, like, what are you talking about? So why did you spend $400,000 trying to prove that? Really? And it was like, and now your
minds want to know, because I know mine wants to know.
Louie won. She's crazy. Louie won. And it's like, this is what Gia said everybody is going to be like, oh, wait till they hear it, Mom. Wait till they hear what Marge did. They're going to take your side.
And it was purely crickets.
Like, wait a minute.
It was
You're
crickets.
telling us, right? Teresa, and then even Jennifer Aden's like, Jennifer Aden's like, Teresa, you can't even talk right. You're so upset about this. It's like, where in this fucking filing does it say that it is that Marge did this? How about Jackie? Why are we not talking about Jackie, the one sitting right there, the one who said that fucking Dolores was a slob behind Dolores' back? Why are we not calling Jackie the fuck out? Which they're going to do next week. So it's like, really, Jackie, you had
so they are going to call her out next week.
Yes,
okay.
they are going to call her out. That's why you see her walking away like with her head down. Because you know what? Dolores called it. You're not our cup of, like, you're literally not cut from the same cloth. I've been saying this for years. Her and Jennifer Aden, we're just not cut from the same cloth. Like, where are you from? Because it's not Jersey. You know what I mean? But, and then also when Dolores tells everybody we're not going on the cast trip, I think everybody realized, they thought probably that it was because of them. But like, she's like, no, they burnt down. I'm glad. I think everybody was like grateful that the house burnt down. You know?
So what are the chances? I feel like it was like such an omen. It was pretty much look, everything's going to shit.
Like, the only problem is Teresa. You know what I mean? But it was an omen. It was definitely an omen. Because, like, that wasn't going to happen. First of all, but then again, everybody, if Teresa was in her own house, that's what they did at BravoCon. Then she's the fucking problem. If she's always got to be separated from everybody, she is the problem. Every season, every episode, she's not with everybody else because she's the problem. She made it. She made it so nobody wants to fucking be around her. And you know why? Because you have people threatening people's kids. And then you have other people, getting John Fuda's ex-wife involved. Then you have people calling him a drug addict. You did all this, Teresa, not anybody else. And this whole thing with Vanessa, he's obsessed with his ex-fiance. Why is he still going after her? Why did he have to get into her fucking computer and stuff? Like,
he hasn't stopped. And like, clearly he's not moving on. So there's.
I'm sorry.
He just has like he's hell bent. He's got a vendetta.
Because narcissists, what they do is their abuse. Part of their abuse is literally torturing the person that hurt them. He didn't leave her; she left him. So he was with Teresa like 3 months later. So not even 3 months later. So it's like. And then literally after they're married, he's sending fake patients to her work behind Teresa's back, and then denying it to her, and then getting caught, and then she doesn't even get granted this fucking restraining order because he decided to be corrupt and pay off the judge. Like, really? And Teresa's going to still blame everybody else. How is this everybody else's fault? He is in love with her.
Right.
He was only with Teresa 6 months later.
It's the only explanation that makes sense to me.
Exactly. Why do you care what she says about you?
He can't let go.
Literally, the patients are asking her questions like, "Would you get back with him?" So, what do you mean? Like, how do you fucking interpret that as anything other than him stalking her and wanting to know what she's doing? Fall in love with him.
Yeah, I wonder how Teresa feels. Like, I wonder how she feels. I wonder if she's in denial about it. I feel like you think she's in denial.
Obviously, because she's still blaming fucking Marge. She knows about it. She's still blaming Marge. It's Marge's fault. She says nothing about the fake patients. Why he did it? They're trying to make it sound like it's because they wanted to see if she was a psycho, if Vanessa was still psychotic. He wanted to see if he's still in love with her. Like, that's what you had the fake patients asking. So why, Teresa? That's why you're so sick. Admit that's why you're so sick. It's not because of that. It's because he's in love with Vanessa and you know it. And you want to blame everybody else. And now you're blaming yourself. You're blaming the show for everybody going after him. Yeah. But you know what? He made Vanessa fucking relevant by still fucking literally going after her, like having fake patients. Like, come on. Nobody knew who she was when she came around. So,
oh my goodness.
why
Oh
would you
boy,
marry
Louie the
somebody?
love bomber.
He loved bomb Teresa, exactly. Nobody moves on
Oh
faster
my
than
gosh.
so
Oh god.
she probably did some toxic shit with Louie. Because when you're with somebody like that, they turn you into a crazy person. So anything that's in that Bravo docket that says she was crazy, psychotic, she probably did it before when they were together. She ran from the wedding. That was the one thing she did right. And you're still gonna blame her? It's like crazy. You know what I mean? But
It
like,
is, yeah.
what do you
It's
think they're gonna do about the show? Like, what is your opinion?
I think they're going to end up rebooting it. And I honestly think they're gonna find other avenues to put the women to keep them with paychecks and money in their pockets. I think they're gonna find like other like
For the
maybe like
whole
another like
show?
Ultimate Girls Trip or like how they've got this spin-off with like the dating
Right.
show now that's coming on. I think they're gonna find little things like that
See,
and
like
to
that's crazy.
kind of
Like,
help them out.
why break up the cast though? So you're just gonna get rid of New Jersey altogether? It's like one of the highest rated shows, one of the highest rated franchises. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. And that's why I feel like that's part of the reason why they've kept Teresa for so long.
But she's the
And
one who
they
made
let
it
her fly under the
bitter.
radar because
Well, not anymore.
yeah, true. Yeah. I think now they're finally seeing I think they're finally seeing
Love you too,
what
Kat.
needs to be done. It's just but how could it really function now? And
What do you think? What we're
it was hard. It's
why do you think it wouldn't function without Teresa? There's 7 other ladies that have all
no,
kinds of
no. I mean, oh, I don't. Oh, it could definitely function without Teresa.
oh,
I mean,
okay.
like it's been hard for it to function when there's such a feud where it's like more
Yes.
like when Melissa and Teresa don't want to film with each other,
But
and it's
they
been like
do
this
though.
for
That's
years.
not a
It
problem. But
doesn't
that's
work
not
for
a
so
problem.
long. After
But that is not a problem. They are filming together. They're not refusing to film together. They film together all season. That's not a problem. So, like, that's not a problem. They're not fighting. They're filming together. There's no
that's
problem.
oh, well, okay, yeah, okay, you're right. It's
So
just like they're not talking.
they're,
I guess they're not
they're not talking.
communicating
So why
really.
would you want them to though? They're not
Yeah,
there. We don't want them to. Why would you want them to talk? What if Teresa said? You know what I mean? They're not going to make up. But it's not because of Melissa or Joe. It's because of what Teresa did.
right.
You're
Yeah,
going to
yeah.
make
No,
my
oh,
son
for
think he's
sure.
not.
Yeah.
Make my
Hmm.
son think he's not a Gorga. No, I'm not going to forgive you. I'm sorry, but we can film together. But this time, there's no going back to being friends again. So nobody worry about them getting that. That's
Right.
not the
Yeah.
show.
That's
The show
all
does
said and
not
done.
revive. The show's not going to revolve around them fighting any longer. That's a done fucking deal. Teresa
Right.
now
Yeah.
is
That's
people.
that's what I was trying to say. You said
Yeah.
it right. You said it correctly. I was. It's like
And that's okay. It's okay. I
yeah.
just don't
This
like
show can only
honestly like
revolve around them fighting for so long. You
I
said it
just
correctly.
I know. And the thing
I
is
couldn't get a
when
word
it
right.
did, and what the thing is, and
Hmm.
that's what everybody was okay when we could like have the cotton candy fighting. We weren't talking to people. We weren't calling people
Right.
kids. We weren't telling people, but my son's not a Gorga. We weren't doing things like that. We weren't doing Von Teese things
Yeah.
one season after
That's
season.
true. Yeah.
And then, like Melissa said, I feel free now because I don't have to worry about faking
Hmm.
it because she's so evil to us. And you know, she can forgive because she has no soul. Nothing hurts Teresa. So she can move on and make everybody else look bad for not moving on. So it's like you want to make everybody else look bad for not moving on, but you literally are because you have no heart. Nobody's going to move on with you. Like you have you
Hmm.
ruined that. So you know, like they show how I don't know what they're going to do. I feel like the girls, you know what? I think it's going to be on hold, but like I feel like she's going to have to go after what Louie is going to say on this finale. Like I know there's no coming back from that. He actually admits all the Marge stuff, even though they knew it already. And Annie's been saying, I don't like the toxicity. I can't believe that it got like this. Blah blah blah. And he's saying like I can't do anything. You know what I mean? And the person that did this was Teresa and Louie and Jim because he said it. The lawyer that he said it. So, and there's no reason to punish the other ladies. You cannot recast it. You can do maybe maybe you can do a legacy and have
Right. Legacy.
come back, put Marge on legacy, Dolores on legacy, and then have the younger lady like Danielle and Rachel, and get rid of Jackie and get rid of Jen Fessler. I mean, just it just or maybe have them. I don't know, but you have all kinds of content with Rachel and her family. You have
Very
content
true.
with Danielle and her family. You have content with like Dolores and her situation, and Frank and Brittany. We have people.
Oh yeah, 100%. I say
Yeah,
Brittany.
there's
I
so
would
much.
actually like to see Brittany come in. I think that would
Yeah,
be cool.
Brittany, and the
Wouldn't
whole
that be
reason
like
they're not
that would be a
there.
cool storyline, right?
Yeah,
think about like if Brittany came into the fold and
Frankie's engaged. Like we have
you see
that's the family. And you can bring Kathy with Kelly back if you do. Don't even do it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I would definitely watch that. That would definitely keep me interested and contained.
Yeah. I think the numbers will go up once Teresa and all this is over with, because all everybody's seeing is what's going on behind the scenes and ruining the show. And once the show's not ruined anymore and we have just like normalcy, look what we can have. We had a slumber party, it was amazing. Like, but you can't take a show like New Jersey because it's not a city. It's the Real Housewives of New Jersey because we're so tiny.
Right.
But you cannot find ladies that don't know each other or somehow know each other and then try to do a show about them and not have the other ones coming fucking going after them like crazy. Like they will literally, it will be it'll be so toxic. But the toxicity was not in the comment section, was only Teresa's fans. Do you understand what happened last week? My episode, I was a little like, I was very scatterbrained and I couldn't get my hands about the pictures and stuff. And it was my second live. I have 49. Most of those comments are people making fun of me and going after me about my looks and stuff like that. All after my warehouse. And that's the only time that's ever happened when I was going and talking about Teresa and Louie. And it was the only comment section that would ever come after me. Like, oh, stop playing with your hair and all kinds of shit. You look like a drug addict. Like crazy. It's all, and that's up. And then like everybody else was taking up for me, but I'm like, you know what? Just if you don't want to watch me, don't watch me. Just listen. You think I'm disorganized? I'm sorry. Like, you know, I try my best, but like I'm not going to go. I'm not going to deal with her freaking people anymore. She's the only person. Her people are the only ones that go after me like that. And that was the first time it's ever happened. Why was like one of my doors is open?
And it was funny. Who was I listening to? I was listening to someone's podcast the other day, and they had mentioned they said it was Teresa. They said the tree stumps. They said that the tree stumps are scary. I forgot who it was. I know it was a male. It was whoever it was. It was a guy. It was a podcast I was listening to, and they said they were scared. Maybe it was Andy.
David Yontef has had Gabriella on every week. I probably should play a clip. I should probably play her clip because it really is really good. She's the one who's like exposed everything, and she really tells a lot.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
She tells a lot about what you know, the absolute, you know, shit show.
She's the was it Melissa's old news?
Yes.
Okay, got it. Okay.
So she's the one that exposed Teresa and all that, and then all the other ones did it too.
Got it.
Here, I'll pull it up and I'll play it. But so David has had her on every week. Now I'm not on his Patreon, so it's only, but the clips are really, they say a lot. All right, hold on. Okay, but you know who that is, right? So he was with Margaret. Okay, yeah. And you know, he says he's not on anybody's side, but all right, let's get to it. It's on YouTube. I had to pull it up on here, but I mean, okay. Melissa's old news. Okay. All right, so this is David Yontef. I think I played on here. I don't have to like fast forward it or anything, but this is her talking about the episode.
You're responsible for all the toxicity, and now that it's gotten too hot in the kitchen, this is what. So my point is, this statement has done nothing for Teresa. It's just created an online battle, which we had before, and it actually increased the toxicity, if anything. It certainly
Melissa's old news, so that's who they're going back to.
Dissipated. And again, that's the great thing about having no team, because you can read a statement and ask questions like, what is the motivation for this? Does anyone ask that? Well, the tree huggers are so happy with it, and the anti-Teresa people think it's whatever. I mean, Bravo has a way incorporate.
This is about the statement she put out, the orange one, okay?
Because they here, I think, like a corporation. I feel corporations a lot of times don't address things. Everyone keeps saying, Kenya's not fired. She's fired. Kenya Moore is fired. She will not be back on Atlanta Housewives. The only person who is honest with you guys is me. That's why you tune in. There will not be a statement by Bravo or NBC or anyone else. They do not have to make a statement. That's the way the world is. So Bravo, I did not call for this because they don't want any statement out there, because the damn season is over and we need to forget it ever existed while we take months and months, a year, 2 years, 5 years, I don't know, a really long time off to figure this out. Maybe it won't be that long, but they don't want to call any attention to any of this. That's the whole reason why there's not a reunion, okay? And thank you, Andy Cohen, for your, the finale was so final. That is not it. Marge and Teresa and everyone else bringing out Melissa's old nose, Louie's lawsuits against Benevia, all of this, private detectives. We're not doing that again. So it's over. It's over in New Jersey. Okay. Just like Kenya is fired. So there ain't going to be no statement by Bravo. So Bravo did not single out Teresa and say, put this out. Because their way of dealing with this now in week 12, where we have one episode left, is to not comment. The same way I don't comment when people come after me. Take your opinion and.
All right, we'll do the sex.
Yeah, Jim Leonard was going to get a cut of Gia's appearances and stuff. So,
did you hear that?
This man collects on a lot.
Oh,
okay. Melissa Solson, they're talking about Jim Leonard was going to get a cut of Gia's paycheck.
I missed that.
Okay, so this is her talking to Jim about.
Carrie-Anne collected a fee when she helped
Carrie-Anne
get the Danos deal for Teresa, which Louie threw in her face and harassed her over it, which is weird because, like, if Carrie-Anne helped with that Danos deal, which by the way, Teresa's no longer with Danos, but if Carrie-Anne helped broker that, whether Carrie-Anne got a cut or not, Louie should be happy that Carrie-Anne helped land a $300,000 tequila deal for his wife. So for, Louie to sit there and say, like, oh, who the fuck do you think you are, Carrie-Anne? Like, you're not the top bitch here. Sit the fuck down. Like, that shows a lot in regards to Louie's character. But you guys have to realize that these people are definitely getting paid good money, because I've always asked myself, because I've seen it, I've heard it. Louie goes in on Jim Leonard like no other. He rips him a new one every other day on the phone. Even Louie's assistant, Jessica, rips Jim Leonard a new one. They go and shout at him. They humiliate him. And I've always asked, like, why does he put up with that? Well, of course, because he's collecting on that bag. So, he ain't going anywhere. He'll take that abuse, just like Roxanne will never turn on that account because she's collecting, on her sponsors. So
sounds like
if there's something Vanessa can give them, Teresa, I'm sure they're going to accept that, advice. Just like with her brother, they're going to try to paint it as like, oh, it was admitted. Like when we see that scene of Jim Leonard telling the cast that it was admitted during Louie's trial, that Margaret Josephs and Joe Gorga were talking to Vanessa. When we see that scene, you guys, Joe Gorga, like they're going to try to paint Joe Gorga as like, oh my God, he was talking to Louie's ex and there's so much drama there. Why would he do that to his sister? He's so cruel. You guys, he was being told things and being shown receipts. He was concerned for his sister. I don't care how anyone wants to wrap it. The man was genuine, and I know they have a rocky history, but he was genuinely concerned for his sister. So that's like if someone close to you, David, you were dating someone, and someone close to you says, hey, David, like, I know you don't, want to hear about the person you're dating's ex right now, but from slashing tires to punching someone in the face, to this, to that, to this, to that.
That's what
we're concerned, David. I mean, I genuinely believe, and trust me, I disliked Joe Gorga for such a long time. But I personally, now that I see all the facts, I personally believe that Joe Gorga and Margaret Josephs were both talking to Vanessa because they were concerned, period. Right. And not even for Teresa, but maybe for themselves, because they're allowing this man to come into their vicinity. Right. He is now a part of their life. Right. So I know I would want to know who's coming around me, and if they have red flags in their past, I'd like to know if it's putting me in jeopardy in any way. So I really don't blame them, but leave it to Teresa's camp to use Margaret and Joe Gorga talking to Vanessa as a way to weaponize that and use it against him and have the fans harass him for it. Yep. It's just also twisted and distorted. And again, guys, really quick. Here. Like, let me just say, David,
it's Jackie.
That if Teresa's going to sit there on camera and complain that cast members were talking to an ex to attack her family and to like make Louie look like shit on TV, Teresa Giudice was doing the same thing with John Fuda. Right. She had someone reach out to his ex so she can bring up shit on camera and ruin the man.
What about Jackie?
For a storyline. We did that with Brittany. But yet here she is, pissed out. Margaret and her brother were talking to the ex. Hypocrisy all around.
Hypocrisy all around. And this is the finale because Teresa's been saying all season, I'm going to be vindicated. I'm going to be vindicated. That's what she's talking about. That it's going to show that Margaret and Joe Gorga were contacting the ex. And she says this was her vindication.
Yeah, that's what she's referring to when she says medication, and we have yet to see it. So we've literally, I think we only have like 2 episodes left, 2 or 3. I don't remember what episode we're on, but we've got 2 episodes left. So I'd say if producers use it, we're about to see it either tonight.
All right, hold on.
Or
I don't know
That's what he seems like.
you would be afraid. You would. I think she's in trouble. I think she's in trouble. And I've been asked, do you think Bravo's going to fire her? After they've been made aware of her leaking screeners and her plotting against the cast and Louie trying to ruin Walmart deal.
Yeah. See what I mean? Like, this is everything. She's telling David everything. And, you know.
Yeah, she is.
The whole stuff with Jackie is crazy. Like, I can't even believe that, like, she's not. I hope that when Jackie gets it, Jackie just has to go. I mean, I don't know. See, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I feel like Jackie's trying to do everything she can to stay relevant and stay on the show. That's what it seems to me. But what bothers me is the fact that it's like she's letting Teresa, like she's still staying in her presence after all the dirt that she's talked about her and the things that she's said about her behind her back, and she basically said on camera that she's using her.
Yeah, and then wait till she finds out that Vanessa was at her house. Like, you know what I mean? Like, she literally. All right, is it from? I'm gonna check. I didn't see it or anything, but if it's about Jersey, I'll check it right now. You right? 3 sent it to. Okay, I'll check my Instagram. But yeah, I mean, I just feel like I want to know before the finale or before so we got to watch the finale and then we got to watch the finale, which is the reunion. So at the finale, Louie says something really crazy, or either at the finale or at the reunion, he says something crazy about, yes, I was going after Marge or something like that. And but see, I don't know any of them left. There's a couple that I don't know anybody that's still on her side. Like, I see a couple in the comment sections that are like people I've never seen before. Like, I don't see any of her loyal people being loyal to her. Does anybody else? Because I don't. All right, Shay, I'll check it real quick. But so, I mean, I don't know. Like, were you always a Teresa fan, or like, were you guys always a Teresa fan, or like, what's up? You guys always, like, you and your sister Kim?
So I started off as a Teresa fan at first because I loved her family, like her little, the cute little girls and stuff. But then it was actually season 1 was whenever I fell up with being a fan of hers, was whenever she went crazy. It was season 1, right? When she flipped the table. Yeah. And that's how I was like, that's diabolical. And then I would try and give her a shot, give her a chance. And then I just always had this heaviness kind of always come over me, like this heaviness and anxiety whenever she was on TV. But it's like she was it just made me, I don't know. I felt like there was a lot of things that were like really kind of cold and calculated. That it just never really sat right with me. But like I said, like going into it, I was a fan at first, but then there was just so many things. But I mean, there are things about it, like till this day, that I still do like about her. I feel, honestly, I feel for her girls. I do feel like she's a great mother. She did a great job with her daughters, but I just have a bad feeling that she picks the wrong men.
Yeah, well, he's the wrong guy. Trust me. This is the thing. The sad part about it is she's not gonna have anybody left, and she's gonna have a lot of money. The fact that she has been stressed out this whole time. How is she in her love bubble? I don't get it. You know, Shay, for some reason,
I haven't heard much about the love bubble. Yeah, how about that love bubble lately? I haven't heard much about it.
Love bubble when you're saying you've been so stressed out this whole time that it just stressed you out so bad, worse than when you're stressed out about prison. Like, how are you happy? Like, how does this make you happy? It's not anybody's fault that he's obsessed with Vanessa. I need her to explain to me how this is not Marge's fault. He is the one sending fake patients. Why aren't we talking about that? You're going to tell everybody at your house that Marge is talking to Vanessa, but you're not going to tell everybody about the fake patients? You know what I mean?
Yeah, something's wrong. Yeah, something is amiss.
It's like, you need to tell everybody. I mean, they know now, but it's like, so nobody's going to, like, somebody needs to literally say to her, or like literally, I don't know, like, ask her to, like, why do you think, I don't know, how do you think he's not obsessed with Vanessa? Like, I don't understand why nobody's going to answer these questions. Like, these things are like, these are questions I have. Like, how is this Marge's fault? Like, nobody's going to say at the table at her house.
I still don't get it. I'm still trying to figure that part out.
This is not this big revelation. I'm sorry, and everybody still thinks there's one coming. This is it. The next revelation is Louie admitting that he did call Marge's son. Next, that's what Melissa's old nose says, but we'll say it next week.
Oh, yeah. I know. I'm looking forward to it because I'm looking forward to seeing what's going to happen. And what do you think? What do you think this whole little like reunion thing is going to be like? Do you think it's going to be like a burger, or if it's
Teresa's gonna think that Dolores is like not that Dolores is stupid and that Dolores is forgiving. Dolores doesn't know anything that Teresa's been doing. Dolores does know everything that Teresa's been doing behind everybody's back. She knows that they went after Marge's son. So Dolores also knows what they did to little Frankie. She's done with Teresa. I'm pretty sure of it. And I think she finds when they watch the reunion back, when they do the reunion to watch the finale back, I think Dolores goes back and forth and she finds out the truth. And she's like, wait a minute, Teresa, you've been doing all this behind my, you actually wanted me to, and she also tried to put out that Dolores was a cheater. And she finds that out. So it's like,
oh boy,
that reunion is going to be, I don't know. They're going to talk about the finale, I guess. But, I guess they're going to try to get through why they did that. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I don't know. It's going to be rails. But the things that they fight about at rails, it's like Jennifer, Aiden, and Danielle, they've already been at a slumber party together. So they fight again. The thing of fighting at rails is not the problem. It's what's being done and why they're fighting. Not the fact that they did fight. It's the fact that why are they fighting? So let's get to the bottom of it, Teresa. They're fighting. All of this fighting is because of you. It started because you brought out the stuff about John Fuda. You brought out the stuff about Danielle. You went and told Danielle was like stealing from charities. So that's created her fighting with Jennifer Aiden because you didn't want her to, rat you out for the season before when you tried to get Marge in trouble for the Laura Lee stuff. So this is all started when Marge started not shutting up about Louie in the very first season he was here. So this whole entire time she's been going trying to get after Marge. She went and talked to Laura Lee to go after Marge. That didn't work. She's been trying to go after Marge the entire time. And we keep seeing proof of this. We know she had the lunch with Laura Lee. She's been promising Laura Lee this whole time that she can walk onto this season and confront Marge. About what? Because you're her friend and you fucked her over?
Absolutely nothing.
That's crazy. We already you didn't say anything, Laura Lee. Go away, you're like white single white female. Go away. Bravo doesn't want you. And Teresa can't give you a job. What do you think? It's crazy. You know what I mean? I don't think they're going to recast. Why would they recast? This whole place will catch fire. If they recast, they're not going to be able to find anybody. They just got to get rid of the problem. The two clowns is the class clowns. You don't punish the whole class for two clowns.
I have a feeling that they are going to, I don't think they're going to completely recast, but I think they're going to recast most. And I have a feeling that they I wouldn't be surprised if they do something like keep Danielle, keep Rachel, and then maybe some wild twist, bring in Amanda from Summer House.
There's something crazy. Other friends too. They have other people. Rachel has friends and family.
True. Yeah.
I mean, and then maybe bring back. Look, if Kathy Wakili made up with Melissa, I would feel like maybe we could do two. Do two jerseys. We'll have the regular Housewives of New Jersey and just have Danielle and Rachel and their families and maybe Jen Fessler. I don't know. No, I don't know. And then just do the other jersey. Make it Jersey Legacy. Not Legacy. I hate that word. I don't know. The originals. I don't know. OGs, but not Teresa. Just have Dolores, Kathy Wakili, Margaret, Melissa, and maybe throw in some other people, some newer people. I don't know. Older cast members. And not that we don't know. You know what I mean? But again, the whole cast together is fine without Teresa. And if you might have to get rid of Jenny Aiden, but then if you do that, you can also have Frank and Brittany come back. So maybe you don't even have to add other people right away. Yeah. Just have people try, have
Frank and Brittany.
Yeah, we can have more Frank and Brittany. We have time to fill to get rid of Teresa. That's the problem. That's all I'm saying. I don't know. That's my opinion. Let me see.
I know. Now we just have to stay tuned and see what happens. I'm just so curious. I want everything just to kind of speed up because I want to know.
What is happening? I need to know, guys. What is, you know what I mean? Andy's not going to tell us.
I want my answers.
Why? That's the thing. Ever since all fresh faces sounds perfect to me, but why though? Why get fresh faces when we have Rachel's a fresh face. Danielle's a fresh face. We can get there. We can have Frank and Brittany come back because we have to have the husbands. We can't get rid of them. We're never going to recreate what we have. For some reason, Jersey listen, like if you have to go, let me know. I'm holding us it after an hour. Do you have anything going on?
No, girl, I'm good. I'm having fun.
Okay, good. Because I need you to I feel like you're like the judge. I'm trying to convince you, like that Teresa's guilty. I'm like laying out all this stuff. I'm like, listen, Kim, no, listen, this happened. I'm guilty. And then every time you're like, well, we'll see. I'm like, no, then this happened too. I'm just serious. Like she keeps doing.
That's what it's all about, right? And whose side are you on?
See, we have new thrill. Hi, Krista. Thanks for being here. I love you.
I do agree. I do agree that I think that Teresa, the thrill is gone. It's gone.
Why is the thrill? It's the evilness is gone. You mean we can have more thrill? Danielle's a wild person. She's funny, man. Danielle's funny. Rachel's funny. Mm-hmm. I love to see all that. You know what I mean? Everybody subscribe to my larger curve. She's in my intro, by the way. I did my intro finally. I don't know if anybody saw it, but large in there. Yeah, I learned.
Sweet. We're getting ready to do our intro in a little bit. Did I tell you one about my best friend? He's gonna help produce it. He's a Navy SEAL. He can do everything. I'm like, what can you not do? So he's gonna help produce our podcast for us. I'm super excited.
I just made mine on CapCut or whatever it's called. But it took me 3 years.
I'm still trying to figure all that out. I don't know how to do it.
Listen, I have it down here. Like, do you see it? Can you see the backstage or no? Can you see it? No.
No, I don't see it backstage.
No. Okay. I played it earlier, but let me see if it'll play real quick. Hold on. Wait, no, it won't do it. Wait, hold on. Maybe it will. No. I don't know how we won't work. Hold on. Menu. Okay. At the stage. Did you watch? What did she tell that lady? Did you watch the video? Start from the beginning. Hold on. You know what? I'll do it later. Hold on. I want to start from the beginning. For some reason, it's not starting from the beginning.
Cool. Yeah, I love it. You make it show. Yay.
It says let's go, and I can't get it to start from the beginning for some reason when we're up here. But anyway, yeah.
Oh, I love it.
I had to do it as a video, a video clip in my present thing, whatever it's called, screen share. So it's like have it down as a video clip. I can't figure out how to get it in my brand part. So.
Oh, got it.
It's so cute, our large, and I can't get it to play from the beginning. I'm so mad. Maybe when I'm not on the screen anymore. But I also have an outro too. Where do you see that?
Oh, nice. Oh, yay.
Yeah. So I'm trying to get them to I have to play them on here with live that way, but I don't know how to add other videos.
I wonder how you do that.
I have it this way, but how do I add it to my other videos? That's what I mean. I
don't know. That's a good question. Yeah, I have no idea.
But anyway, I can't get it over here.
Maybe there's a YouTube video for that.
I know. They're probably
I know, right?
But and larger. But I don't know. I just feel like Melissa's old nose. I see. All right. So the way that Melissa was talking about Watch It Happens Live, I don't think she's going anywhere. She doesn't seem.
She seemed really confident. I feel like she, Andy, and Joe felt really confident with all the answers. And did you notice? I don't know if it was just me, but Andy seemed really comfortable and relaxed and at ease with them there.
And didn't he say that he doesn't want to deal? Somebody said he doesn't want to deal with Louie anymore. Like he doesn't want to talk to Louie. So it's like.
Maybe so. He seems so at ease. He seems so chill with them,
Melissa seems fine, right?
Stress free.
And because this is the thing, without the show, Melissa and Joe are fine. They were fine with money before; they'll be fine after. This added to their life, but it wasn't their. He's still a millionaire, Like they're still very successful, and she's still very relevant.
Right.
So I don't think
definitely
recasting is just not a whole thing.
Right. And it'll be fine. And I think if they don't have the show any longer, there's so many more projects that they can do. Like who knows? Like maybe Joe may even get picked up to do his own maybe an HG TV type of show, there's so many things that can happen and for them, but I don't think they're going to go anywhere. And like I said, I love them on a show. And it's like,
Well,
and
I don't
especially
think
when the
they're
guys are all together, I feel like when they're sitting there party, I'm not gonna lie, I used to sit there sometimes with my little glass of wine, and I'm like, look, I felt like I was there with
yes,
them having fun. You know, it's
yes.
they're fun. They're like they're energetic. It's
And wasn't it like there was like she said, it feels like there's no black cloud. Like when they're there, it's like my stomach hurts.
mhm.
Like watching the slumber party, I didn't even realize that that Jennifer, Aiden, and Danielle were there, so they weren't fighting. So it didn't even like,
Yeah,
nothing
it was.
was negative
Mhm.
about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
yeah, it was a good atmosphere.
and everybody was getting along, and nobody realized that there was
I
toxic.
know.
But if
It looks
Teresa
so
was there,
fun too.
every time
Oh
she's
my
in, she
gosh.
sees somebody.
Yeah,
So
that girl could throw a party. I wanted to be there. Like
who?
those outfits. Yeah. Oh my gosh. And like
That
the
was
whole
so
setup.
cute. I love the
It was my
cake.
vibe. I loved it. Oh, it was so my vibe.
I'm obsessed with her daughter. That sounds weird, but I loved her daughters are so
I
cute.
know her daughter. They're so cute. I'm like
I
enjoy
thought,
them like forever at that age. It's
and yeah, when they were so at first I thought they were the same baby. I would see her pictures and stuff, and I'm like, I didn't realize there's two of them because they look like twins. It was like I was like, oh
Mhm.
my god, you have two of them because like they were still like very little in the very beginning, and when I was like their faces still look the same, and I was like, oh my god, they're not. You have two of them. Like
yeah,
I just I was like Rachel, I love her. I love them. Oh my god, they're so adorable. They
I
are.
know.
I'm
They're
not ready to
adorable.
I'm not done with them. Like I'm not done watching them. They're like family. I'm not done with Danielle. Like
I
I'm gonna be really
know. Definitely.
you're not gonna get women like this. They're gonna get trash. I'm
Hmm.
sorry.
I
Look at all
know,
the
that's true. And
other
I
women
like
be on
seeing
the
the
show.
progress too that the youngest I like seeing the progress that the
Yes.
youngest one is making
Well, exactly. Like Danielle and Rachel
with her
do a
little
good
tongue surgery.
yes. Oh yeah, and she's doing so good.
She's making a lot of progress. Yeah, I'm like, that's a brave little girl.
I know.
Because but I like the fact that they're touching on issues because like I don't have kids, but I have a niece. You know, I think you've met my niece, my little Corla, my little niece. But it's like just seeing like
Meeting
she had some of these issues that
them.
she's dealt with growing up, and then then now she's like concerned for her daughters and having like some of the health issues and things that she's dealing with. And then it was so cute then watching how she was on camera when she was doing when she was standing up and just hold her toy up. So
I
it was so
know.
cute.
I like
Oh,
she's like row your boat, and I started singing row your boat. I was
I
like,
know,
oh.
it was adorable.
I was happy. I didn't know that she was like that was causing her all these other delays, which I was like now
Yeah.
running
Mhm.
around. So now
I
she's
didn't
like,
realize that too. A lot of things can tie into the delays in development of children, and I thought that was really important to showcase that. So and then there's other things that Rachel's done before, like she's gone and she does like other volunteer projects and things that she
yes,
starts up to help out with, and I really like that about her a lot. It's like she's not just a pretty face; she's like beyond that. It's
exactly. And you know that literally Lily's not even talking to his sister any longer. So it's like, where's my I lost my
Mhm.
screen. I lost my
I mean, he's
screen.
not talking to his sister anymore.
No, so it's like how
I
many
missed
family
that.
members they get rid of everybody. They like that's
Good
insane.
Lord.
Like, they're the common denominator.
Now that you say it, I haven't seen his sister at all.
Yes, the story is something about money or something. Like
Oh,
it's about money.
goodness gracious.
So he's a
Oh,
problem
Lord.
for her. So they don't have anybody.
Yeah,
It's crazy. Shoot, I got my screens all messed up, guys. You can still see me, right?
yeah, uh-huh.
Okay, that's weird.
Yeah.
That looks really weird. I can't fix it. Okay, I don't know what to do. Anyway, but yeah, I don't know. I'm like, I just, Shay, I saw the thing you sent me. I don't know what it is, but it's about Jersey. I'll play it real quick. See if I can hear this. Shay sent me a reel. Okay, I don't know.
You guys, I have something so big on Marge. You're not gonna believe.
Can you hear it?
You're not gonna believe. Everyone
Yep.
come to the house, man.
Wait, I'll just wait. Hold on. What I'm gonna do? Let me see if I can play it on here so you guys can see it. Hold on. It's too good. It is too good. In live video because it's not live. All right, hold on. Shay. Somebody's making fun of Teresa, but it's so freaking good. You guys got to see it. And don't tell me how unorganized I am, guys, because the live's basically we're at the end of it. So I don't want to hear people comments telling me, "Oh, you don't have anything ready. You don't have your stuff ready." Like, shut up. And I try to be nice about it. I don't argue. I tell them I have ADHD. I got issues. Listen.
Oh, you're fine. You don't have to explain yourself to anybody.
I know, but I don't know. It's so much. It was like so many. All right, hold on. I got to screen share it. Hold on. God darn this stupid thing. What is this? Oh my God, this stupid AI on the side of my thing. Get lost. Whatever, man. All right, hold on. Let's do it this way. Screen share. So funny looking. Okay. Can you guys see it? All right, you guys see it, right? Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
All right.
You guys, I have something so big on Margaret. You're not going to believe it. You're not going to believe. Everyone come to my house. Matter of fact, I've been talking about this all season. It's going to blow your mind. I have a huge, huge secret. You got to come to my house. Everyone come to my house. I'm going to have my lawyer. He's going to tell you what Margaret Joseph done to me and Louie. I love Teresa and her family. I love them. Here's what happened. Margaret was talking to Louie's ex. He was talking to her. She gave him a Sabina. He didn't come to the Sabina. She refused it, but she was talking to her. That's confirmed. Did you guys hear what he said? Did you hear it? Did you hear it? She was talking to her. That's what she ruined my life because she was talking to her, even though I always talk to other people. She was talking to Louie's ex, and she didn't do the Sabina, but she was thinking about doing the Sabina. I'm going to send the funeral flowers. That is going to get her. Wait till she gets those funeral flowers. You don't mess with Margaret.
Oh my God.
That's crazy to read. That's crazy.
So low.
Real big secret, Teresa. Thanks for inviting us here.
Oh my God, dude. That was so good, Shay.
Oh, that is too funny. Oh my gosh. But that's basically what happened. It was like dun dun dun.
Oh, here we go. Oh my God, seriously, like that was so good. I love it. I'm on TikTok again. I had it. They said I can go live, but I can't monetize until I give them my ID, and that's my fault because I won't go get my stupid ID. But anyway, so that was hilarious. Sabina. Oh, okay, that's what you're talking about, Sabina. I'm like, what are you talking about? She does look like Drita. All right, guys. Well, anybody else? Anything else? Because I don't know. Nothing else really to say. I mean, I don't know. We're gonna. What is it? It's already Wednesday. I'm sure some shit will happen this week. Yeah. I don't know. I don't like. Yeah. They already filmed the thing, so it's like, I don't know. I guess they remember they made a decision about Robin before they aired the finale or they aired the reunion.
Yeah, they sure did. Yeah, they made the decision about it before.
And that was easier to watch it. Like, knowing that they weren't going to be there any longer, Robin wasn't going to be there, it was easier for me to watch it because I couldn't stand the fact that, like, you know, she was going to ruin the show. Like, Robin ruined everything. And that's how I feel about Teresa. So, like, if I know she's fired, then I'll enjoy watching this better. You know? Because I know what she's done. So, anyway.
Yeah, definitely.
Everybody make sure you follow Kim everywhere.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I'm going, now that you say it, I haven't updated Twitter in like a minute. So I'm going to get more active on Twitter again. Yeah, thank you so much, though.
And everybody, you know, everybody's.
Oh, thank you, Kathy.
Yeah, we love having you on here. I was like,
thank you so much.
We had to be in Jersey together, and then we have. I mean, do you watch OC? You watch OC, right? All your stuff. I saw all your.
Yeah, I watch all of them.
Yes, all the stuff. So make sure
I watch all of them. And OC's actually, I'm really enjoying OC though. But
me too. And I didn't think I would.
I'm not gonna lie, though. I'm not gonna lie. With her name is definitely giving off single white female vibes.
Yes,
right.
Oh my God. We should do a live on your thing. We should do OC on yours.
Yeah, for sure. Let's do it. I'm totally down for it.
And we can because listen, I know that you guys know a lot of people. I can tell me about OC. Like I tell you guys about Jersey. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because I'm a little behind on we're a little behind because actually Danny Gossip Girl and I did. We did Danielle and I, we did the Real Housewives of OC, the premiere, and I have been off track. I haven't been able to get back and do any updates. So yeah, let's do it. We could do OC for sure.
Wait till you see this shit with chat. You're gonna die. It's so fun. I didn't think I was gonna. I thought I was gonna like think it was so toxic, but it's kind of funny. Like she's got the same dog as Shannon. It's so fucking weird. Kim, they have the same dog.
I know. I saw that.
The same trainer, and then like she fought with the trainer about like it's so weird. She's so obsessed with being John Jansen's girlfriend, Shannon Bedour's girlfriend. So she's Shannon Bedour's ex-boyfriend's new girlfriend. It's so weird. She's obsessed with. She wants to fight with Shannon so badly, and Shannon refuses. Shannon's fighting over about a fucking lawsuit. And she's like, 4 times a day. It's so weird. And he's worried about Shannon telling his business. Fucking, she's telling everybody to have sex 4 times a day.
Yeah. So they were on Carlos King. Was it Carlos King they were on the other day?
I don't know. No.
Who was? I want to say I think John Jansen and
Was he really?
John Jansen and yeah, and Alexis Lena. They were on, I think it was Carlos King they were on the other day.
Oh my god. Okay. So I'm gonna watch that before Friday.
I haven't listened to it, but I heard it like I've heard like I saw clips or whatever, but I hadn't like listened to the whole episode. I'm pretty sure it was Carlos King that they were on. And
tell me what you're doing with TMZ, by the way, because that's awesome. I didn't
even they just rolled up into my inbox and they invited me on, so they want me to come like once a month and like give a little like my take on, I guess, a little hot take on whatever news story and everything that they throw at me. So yeah, it's been very fun and exciting.
They found you through TikTok? That's what I was wondering. They found you like through TikTok?
Yeah, from on TikTok, which really I almost overlooked the message because I'm really not that. I'm still trying to learn and figure out TikTok. So I was surprised that they found me, but they did. So yeah, and because I never really check my messages in that inbox either. So I just so happened to like stumble across it.
That's the thing, like my comment section. I'm not trying to. I don't want people like I don't know. I just want to acknowledge people are there. So I don't know. People say don't look at the comments, but I don't want to ignore people in the comments. You know, because TikTok people are pretty mean. They're pretty mean to me too. But so all right, guys. Well, this was Jersey, and make sure you follow Kim everywhere. I'm everywhere. This is me.
Oh my gosh! And thank you all so much for having me. Thank you.
Welcome,
everybody.
And
you're welcome.
Make sure you like, follow, share, subscribe, all that stuff, please. And then follow Kim everywhere she's at. And then I'm gonna try to do my outro. So I guess I think I have to go down a little. I don't even know. All right, guys. Yeah, I will talk to you guys later. Thanks for coming. Bye, Kim.
Bye.
Oh, wait, no, I can't end the stream. I got it right. All right. Hold on. Let me do my outro. Sorry. All right, guys. Let's try this.